Hi folks, great to be back with you again, and I trust that you're watching this on Good Friday, and this is our Good Friday message for Bethel in Tiverton. Good to be with you like this, and I've just been thinking this week just a little bit about our Good Friday message and what we would I believe God might want to say to us. And I guess there've been a good many Good Fridays that have gone by in many churches, and we've probably heard very similar messages, and we all know the story very well. But just one of the things that struck me, our boys have at various times when they got to various ages, one by one have come and said, why do we call it Good Friday, Dad, or Mum, why do they call it Good Friday? It doesn't seem like anything good happened on that day, because we read the story of Jesus being tried and the Jews calling out for his blood to be on their heads and the heads of their children and all of that, and we see all of the terrible beating and all of that Jesus went through for us. And we've obviously explained to each one of them, as you probably have done to your children and to grandchildren possibly, and that the good that was done, the good in Good Friday is the good that we have, that we gained. It was good for us that Jesus paid our debt. Jesus was our sacrificial lamb for all the things that we've done wrong, and that's why it's good. It's good for us. We've all heard that many times, obviously, in church. But one of the things I was thinking of was, clearly we've been waiting for Jesus to come back again, and that Good Friday that took place over 2,000 years ago was the last Friday. It occurred to me some years ago, and I just want to share this thought with you as God has brought it back to my thinking this week. 2,000 years ago, that was the last Friday that Sunday was guaranteed. It was the last time in history that a Friday happened that we were guaranteed a Sunday. Do you remember that Jesus, he said at various times that no one knows the time or the hour. No one knows, not even the angels in heaven know. Neither the Son knows, in Matthew 24:36, neither the Son knows, but the Father. But the Father, he knows. And it's appointed to him when Jesus will come back again. And of course, since that first Easter Sunday, we've been expecting him to come back, haven't we? I mean, I when I was saved back in the 80s, there was very much the thought of, that Jesus could come back. Are you ready? Are you prepared? Are you ready that he could come back today? And we agree that, don't we? That Jesus can come back at any time. He said, I think Matthew 12, wasn't it, where he says, a wicked generation always looks for a sign, but I tell you the truth, there shall be no sign except for that of Jonah. For as Jonah was 3 days in the belly of the fish, so shall the Son of Man be 3 days in the belly of the earth. And that was from Good Friday to Easter Sunday, those 3 days, Friday, Saturday, the Sabbath, and Sunday. And just the very fact that Sunday was guaranteed, that he was coming back, 3 days in the belly of the earth, and Jesus was coming back, is the last time a Sunday was guaranteed, because he could come back like that. Every eye shall see and every ear shall hear. We will know without a shadow of a doubt of his return. But it could be today, it could be tomorrow, at any moment, any hour, couldn't it? And we know that. And sometimes we forget that. Sometimes we get into the routine of our daily life, our daily living, and expect, we probably look forward to the weekend as we start our working week. Not quite the same right now, is it? But generally, we probably look forward to the weekend, the days of rest, and church. I know I do. I look forward to church and to fellowship with brothers and sisters on Sunday, and to see what God unpacks for us. we look forward to it, but tomorrow's not guaranteed. I think I shared that with you on Sunday, didn't I? That we only today. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. So this first Easter time that happened over 2,000 years ago was the last time that a Sunday was guaranteed to follow a Friday, because Jesus had to be raised from the dead. And we praise God for that. And sometimes we forget to be excited about that. Sometimes we forget to be excited about heaven, about our eternal destination, and we need to take every opportunity, as I shared last Sunday, every opportunity to share the gospel, to encourage folk that we know, family members as well, to show a good witness, to pray for them, to ask that God will intervene and will speak to them, because time is short. Time is short. It could be, and I know we've been saying it for 2,000 years, but Jesus could come back tomorrow. I'm not going to labour about are you prepared. That might be a good message there for anybody that wants to look into that. Are you prepared? But Jesus could come back tomorrow. We're not guaranteed Sunday. The last time we were guaranteed a Sunday was the first Good Friday. Bless you, folks. I hope that that's given you something to think about and something to chew over. I've got a little video that's following on just after this, and please watch it. And it points to Sunday, and then Chris and Peter we're going to hear from them this Easter Sunday. God bless you all, and I know that our folks, as I've run around, are bearing up well, but I trust anybody else watching this is doing good and staying safe, being wise, and please, we are here for anybody that wants to or needs to contact us and wants us to pray with them. Please don't hesitate, give us a call. All right, we love you all. God bless.
It's Friday. Jesus is praying. Peter's sleeping. Judas is betraying. But Sunday's coming. It's Friday. Pilate's struggling. The council is conspiring. The crowd is vilifying. They don't even know that Sunday's coming. It's Friday. The disciples are running like sheep without a shepherd. Mary's crying. Peter is denying. But they don't know that Sundays are coming. It's Friday. The Romans beat my Jesus. They robe him in scarlet. They crown him with thorns. But they don't know that Sunday's coming. It's Friday. See Jesus walking to Calvary, his blood dripping, his body stumbling, and his spirit's burdened. But you see, it's only Friday. Sunday's coming. It's Friday. The world's winning. People are sinning, and evil's grinning. It's Friday. The soldiers nailed my Savior's hands to the cross. They nailed my Savior's feet to the cross. And then they raised him up next to criminals. It's Friday. But let me tell you something. Sunday's coming. It's Friday. The disciples are questioning what has happened to their king. And the Pharisees are celebrating that their scheming has been achieved. But they don't know it's only Friday. Sunday's coming. It's Friday. He's hanging on the cross, feeling forsaken by his Father. left alone and dying. Can nobody save him? Oh, it's Friday, but Sunday's coming. It's Friday, the earth trembles, the sky grows dark, my King yields his spirit. It's Friday, hope is lost, death has won, sin has conquered, and Satan's just a laughing. It's Friday. Jesus is buried. A soldier stands guard, and a rock is rolled into place. But it's Friday. It is only Friday. Sunday is a coming.